Spider-Man.
I'm the storm that meets the moon. I'm the sun that will not move. Do you think you are? Who do you think you
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the RSC EU Masters Playoffs. This is the B stream coming to you live. I'm SupremacyFC. Joining me is Aaron. Obviously, our producer is Stingray. Welcome, everybody. We are going to start with an incredible upper bracket match: Transcend versus Hades. What a series we have up ahead.
Oh yeah, indeed. I mean, this series, I've seen the names. You've seen the names. You've seen Bossy W. You've seen Cal, and now it's up to them to bring us to action here. And they're both gonna clash onto each other to try to get this win out here in the playoffs. So it's going to be not long until the season ends. So the last dance, I would assume.
Yeah, definitely. Again, this is the kind of the last night for these teams to really make it known what they're here for. And man, as I said, it's going to be quite a night indeed. A double elimination bracket. We got our A stream, we are the B stream. We're gonna have this match, and we'll move on to a lower bracket. And man, things are only gonna get more enticing as the day goes on here, Aaron. But I feel like it's already getting quite insane here with this first match: Transcend versus Hades, a first-seeded team versus a second-seeded team. Like, I mean, this is about as good as any match can get in any day. And you know what's crazy? It's only going to get even crazier.
Oh yeah, it's going to get even crazier indeed here. I mean, it's still the first match and it's the B stream. Come on, we're on the B stream. This shouldn't be a B stream match, you would assume. It is a B stream match. C1 versus C2. Believe it or not, it's actually a B stream. So, I mean, it's up to them if they actually make it a B stream match, if they play horrible today. But I don't hope they play horrible. I think they're gonna play amazing. I hope.
Yeah, I would assume so as well. I think we are going to see them play as well as you think these teams should. I mean, it is the playoffs, so pressure will be there for them. There's going to be a lot of it. But I expect to see, with that pressure comes teams that can, use that pressure and mold themselves into diamonds. What's really going to be interesting about these two teams, obviously on the Momentum Transcend side, Caldi, Charm, and Ember. Those are the three players that have been really sticking out for this roster all season long. And on the other side, for Might of Hades, it's Busset, Jazz, being the major too, and then it's Hypnos and Wix who are also following, kind of alternating who goes and who doesn't. So again, it's going to be interesting to see because there are some players here who have really made names for themselves. Specifically, Charm, Hades, and Busset have made the biggest statements this season for their respective sides. I expect that to continue.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, they're all already made their noise in the league play, and now it's turned into the noise that they have to make in the playoffs here. And I mean, they're still in the upper brackets, semifinals here. Both of these teams are gonna want to be looking at a final here. If they lose, they're gonna either face Messiahs or Infinity in the in the lower bracket. So both really are strong sides in the lower bracket there, which one of these teams might face. But obviously, I don't think they want to. I don't think they want to go to the lower bracket.
No, especially not this early, and especially not again against one of those teams that's going to be coming off of a win. You really, if you want to lose in the upper bracket, you want to do it later, because then you might have a little more time to try to get things sorted out as the streams try to move on. You really don't want to lose here, because you have to move immediately to lowers, and playing against a team who has that momentum, going to be really, really tough to do that. And well, that's going to be quite an interesting one here. What is going to happen? And man, that's going to be tough. That's going to be really tough for these teams if they lose, because it just makes things tougher. But if you win, winner of this, playing against the winner of Montezuma Haven, that's a good matchup. But that will, be winner of that could go to the upper bracket finals go to the grand finals. I mean, and that's a huge momentum booster. So Getting wins early, especially early in the day, can really kind of lead into the wins later in the day.
Yeah, I mean, come on, they want to get some momentum in. I mean, if they go to the final, obviously, like you said, their mental is going to be up the roof, and even above the ceiling, maybe perhaps. But let's see what they can bring us for us today. And I mean, I want to head right on to my prediction, which is going to be for this time. It's going to be a 3-0 for Transcend there.
Oh, wow, a 3-0 sweep. I mean, you are going with the favorites here, but that is a
I said
huge win.
3-2. I
You
said
said
a
3-2. I
3.
think you said 3-0. I think you said 3-0.
Yeah.
I was like, my goodness, that's not what I remember hearing you say beforehand. I was like, my goodness, that is a huge thing. Because yeah, I agree with you on that. I do think it's going to be a 3-2, not a 3-0. That is my goodness. Jeez. Even Stingray thought you said 3-0. I think.
But I said 3.
My
I
goodness.
said 3-2, right? No,
I,
I said
you,
3. Oh, I said 3-2. I said 3-2. No, I
Look,
said 3.
look. It's early for me, but somehow I'm not the one who's having issues talking here. I see everybody in chat's also going on your ear. You said 3-0. I'm not gonna hold you to it though. Again, if you think 3, you think 3-2. I think 3-2 as well. I do agree with you on the fact that Transcend are the better team here. They have more players who have, and in my opinion, at least shown out this season. More really strong games overall. They're a more solid team. They are the slightly better team in this situation, but I think it's going to be close. There's not much separating these teams, and it's going to be a tough battle. I really do think so, especially in best of fives like this. The playoffs are not an easy place to live, and for both these teams, they're going to get that kind of experience firsthand tonight. And well, this is their first match together. It's going to be interesting.
Oh yeah, it's going to be interesting indeed. And as the players load in the field, what do you think is going on in their heads right now? Do you think they're going to be focusing on that money too much, or do you think they're going to be focusing on the win here? Let's see.
It is Transcend in the whites, and
Oh,
Hades
yeah,
in
okay.
the red, and Hades have already scored. 5 seconds off. Off the kickoff comes Bussy, and volume is Jazz, and as I said, if there's 2 players to focus on and it comes to this field, focus on this 2 from Hades, because it's up to them to either win or lose the series, and they have to play very well to win, but they can do it. We've seen them play that way, and already a good start for them. They just need to continue it going forward.
Oh yeah, let's see. Oh, a pre-jump from Ember and a pre-flip into that. Leads it to his teammate Charm, who missed the ball. Keldy now gets it up, but Jazz is there, takes control of it, but Wix now 50 with Charm there on his own half. Bossy now gets another 50. Charm gets a shove, but it's just off the crossbar there, and Ember gets another 50 there. Keldy is going up, he's gonna want to get in the middle, doesn't get in the middle, bounce in the middle though. Charm doesn't get the shot on though.
Yeah, but I've loved this offense so far for Transcend. They're really doing well at keeping the ball high, going straight to each other on the side ball, looking for these plays to attack to that net. And this Hades side is being pushed back. They do not like this really suffocating style. As here comes Charm, saved by Jazz. Transcend continuing to bring in some incredible offensive pressure, coming everywhere from the side ball, up in the air, anywhere that Hades can't get to.
Oh yeah, indeed. I mean, it's already 1 minute gone here, and we've already seen some explosive players here. I mean, they were all so, or explosive plays here. I mean, they're all so offensive here. Look at that shot even. A double flip reset that unfortunately doesn't go in. I mean, you'd like to see the attempts here. I mean, they're just figuring out. It's only game 1 here, folks.
It is, but I see this game 1 as being a real testing point. See how these teams are going to start off this series and really start off their day in this league. Every team's going to face some setbacks, and you really don't want to face too many of them. As right now, Hades are breaking through the midfield more often. Pass from Wix to Bussy, to the back wall. Doesn't have it. Caldi will get it clear past Jazz. And Transcend looking for, trying to make that transition. But Wix will slow them down. Ember sent back up. Won't get the second touch. Charm looking for it infield for Caldi, and Jazz will get the interception and send it down the field, and that's going to bounce off the post and wide. Almost a second for Hades. This team, simply put, is waiting for the openings, waiting for the opportunities, and while Transcend may be waiting on pressure, it is Hades whose smart brains are allowing them to get these better opportunities.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's already... Oh, Bossy goes for a double tap there, but didn't have the boost to finish that one there. And now Keldy is on the offensive counter-attack. Ember tries to drop it, but Jazz is there. Double commit from Wix and Jazz here might lead to some chances here for the Transcend. I gets it in the middle, and of course it's a chance. But what a save by Bossy W.
Huge touch, and yeah, the W there is for a reason. He can only make wins at this point. Huge save on defense there on that infield pass, and again, Transcend are getting closer and closer to really finding one that gets to the defense. Hades only have a single goal, and they have been pushed back all game long. They really need that second if they want to be in a much more comfortable position, because I don't see this lead holding for very much longer for them with how many saves they've had to make.
Oh yeah, already a lot of saves, and it's already very, very explosive. I mean, it's only game 1, and already seen so many attacks, but only 1 goal, unfortunately, for the neutral viewer here, of course. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this game is just a testing point, I think, just to see what they can do against each other.
Clear from Cal. Bussy. Cal D back up again. Jazz, last one back, gets through 2. Charm having to race his way. Here comes Jazz. Charm will hit it to the corner. Transcend. Don't want that one near the net. They have 4 shots so far. Want to get number 5 in front for Charm. Stopped by Wicks. Ember waiting on that first touch from Jazz, but he's a bit too slow to challenge Bussy W. Jazz. Up high, Bussy. To the side wall. Second touch, won't get it. Does lead to Wicks. Hades looking for offense. Dunk from Ember on that one. And Jazz will look to clear this one wide. Offense for Hades. Looking to slow down Transcend by any means possible. Up to the back wall. Charm has just enough on that one. And this Transcend side playing strong defense. They gotta get this ball out soon though. Those things are gonna get really tight for them. With 30 seconds to go. Ember must deflect this one to clearance.
Yeah, Wicks gets a save there. Caldina pinched it via the side, will try to get it in front, and it gets in front, but Ember can't get the shot off. Too hard of an angle there. But they still are in control of the ball here. Caldi is going to want to 15 with Wicks, but doesn't. Ember gets it in the middle, but Bossy W takes it over. He's going to want to go for a huge play here. 50% play, but Ember gets it out, and that might as well be the end of this game. Hades already won it here. Perhaps, yes, they won it.
Yeah, what a difference though. That is not the kind of start that I don't think any of these teams wanted. They didn't want something to be that close, to be that intense so early on. The shots haven't been exactly even, 5-5. It just felt like both these teams still haven't been able to really shake off the ice on that offense. I mean, I expect to see this being, a very explosive series. I expect to see tons of goals coming in game 2 because all these teams just need to heat up in this game. And what we're seeing is offenses that just will not let up and are going to play so quick and so, high level. These are teams that are willing to bring everything onto the offense. And that I'm excited to see because that usually does bring high scoring affairs.
Oh yeah, I mean, it usually does. This game it wasn't. Maybe they perhaps have to warm up here. I'm not sure yet, but it's going to be, it's going to be an interesting one for sure, this game 2, because, I mean, if we're looking at this, it might also be going through a 3-0 sweep.
I mean, you can always say it that way. You can always say, well, look at Hades. These guys can sweep, and I think either of these teams can do it. But both these teams are playing so well, Aaron, that I see that as an unlikely situation with how close it has been.
Yeah, might be unlikely as well, but, everything can happen here in the Master tier in RCAU. So, I mean, it's going to be an interesting one for sure, but kickoff, get us started off, Sportsy.
Hades Transcend going into game 2. Forbidden Temple, the location, and only a 1-goal difference allow this Hades team to get the early lead. They'll need more from where that came from. They're going to need to get bigger leads and more goals. But Transcend continuously going to control that offense, control that pace. It's going to be a lot tougher for them to continue to win just the same way. Offense is going to need to be stronger. Offense is going to need to be able to score better. And that is no easy feat.
Yeah, oh, wow, nice save from Charm here. He's gonna want to go for the redirect via the sidewall. Doesn't get it though. Just down pinches it with Bossy, but Ember goes up. I'm not sure what's going on there. That was an air dribble almost on the ground, and then the flip reset works, and Charm gets it in the back of the net for their first goal in the series, and it's an interesting one.
Help, my errand's not stopped working now. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about our malfunction on our robot here. As this one cleared away, Jazz looking at the back wall. Hades looking to make an answer. Transcend have just scored their first goal of the series, and as you said, it came from a very nice, stylish air dribble flip reset. And we're gonna have to see more of that from this Transcend side to, you know, really break through people. As Ember with a flick down the field, Wicks to the back wall. Wicks chased down by Ember, bumped away. This one will in front. Caldi will drop it in. Transcend make it 2.
Just and make it 2 indeed, and I mean, we were talking about maybe perhaps a sweep from Hades, but obviously that's not happening here. They get the first goal here, and or second goal actually. Get the second goal, and that's an important one for sure. But you know what's it? 2-0 is a very dangerous score in football and both Rocket League. So let's see what they can do.
Can be one of those scores where it's dangerous for both sides. For the team that's losing, obviously down by 2 goals, you now need to score 3 if you want to make that win. And on the other side, when you're leading, it gets tough because you know you kind of start to fall into that sense of security, but it's one that can be taken away so quickly. As a great save from Jazz, and now Hades back the other way. But it will be sent to the corner here as Transcend. Again, they realize, I think, how dangerous a 2-goal lead really is for them, and they'll look to maybe make it free. So really make sure they can secure this game and really prevent this this Hades side to really get as many goals as they can.
Yeah, I mean, get as many goals as they can indeed. I mean, it's only 3. It's only 3 minutes. It's not much time, or it's very much time actually to get 3 goals here. I think it's very possible. I think they might as well do it here. But Hades just need to focus up at the moment, because the first 2 goals kind of were created due to people not really paying attention to what is happening.
Yeah, we'll see how it works. As you said again, maybe people not paying attention. I think it was more so just Transcend again, really unlocking that offense. It's 7 shots to 1 at this point. After how last game went, I'm actually not too surprised to see it go this way. Transcend had better control on offense, had better control on the play. They just couldn't shoot as often, and they weren't as good at converting on their chances, on holding them. But maybe they'll have to defend this, because here comes Jazz. And if anybody to score for Hades when they need it, of course it's the guy who's been playing Elites all league long.
Oh yeah, and of course he does it there. Of course he does it there. Of course he gets the goal back. The goal that they need to kind of come back into this game. They've come back now, and only the deficit is only 1 now. So let's see what they can do with a goal deficit of 1.
See if they can. But this one, it's off the back wall. That nearly found its way in. That's on the other way. Infield pass to Charm, and that goes wide. Jazz will hit it to the side wall. Hades looking to continue their offense. Charm sent down the field. Transcend looking for offense. Charm in the midfield. That Jazz will hit it wide, and Bussy will take it in on himself. Now Wicks trying to follow in pursuit. This one hits in the midfield by Charm. Jazz to shoot. Caldi with the save. Hades, after that 1 goal, have got a taste of what it will be like for them to potentially make that comeback happen. And now it feels like they're just more confident to make it happen themselves. With less than 90 seconds to go, Hades starting to get hotter and hotter in this game, and that is not a good sign for this Momentum Transcend team.
I mean, is it? I'm gonna rebound that question to you here. Is it?
I feel like it would be. I mean, we've seen how aggressive these teams can play and how much these teams really want this series, really want this win. So far, though, Transcend, while they have the better team overall, I would not be too surprised if Hades can find a way to sneak one in, get 1 good chance, get 1 good shot. That one nearly found it, but it will be saved away. And this is Hades team continuing to try to ask these questions here. And Transcend, well, they found answers so far. They won't find one for this. It goes in the open cage, and it's Wicks to tie things up.
Wicks have tied it up now here, and Wicks, Wicks, I mean, anyone will take that one, right? An open net. Not really much effort put into that shot, but I don't think he cares. It's in the back of the net. It's a equalizer here, and now they're completely back into this. And like someone called in chat, comeback is on.
See if anything can change. Charm, look at the sidewall, bouncing in front. Any goal will make the difference, and any goal can do the difference. Hades already up by 1. Another game win here would be massive to that mentality. Really just massive and just overall. But they won't get the chance. Cal D. Oh my, what an angle.
What an angle indeed, and he got it off the corner. He's like, oh, what a bounce. Just jump it in the top corner. One shot by him to deny the comeback of Hades.
And make the difference here. Time running out. Transcend. Hold the lead again. Hades. Want an answer. Bussy. Off the corner to Jazz. To the back wall. Cal D's gonna slow it down. He's done so well there. And now he'll just let it hit the ground. Transcend will take game 2. It went back and forth, but at the end of the day, it was Transcend who took it.
Was Transcend indeed, and 1-1 in the series now, essentially a best out of 3 now. And well, at least 3 more games, at least 15 more minutes from these two teams. So let's see, I mean, let's see what's going to do. Let's see what's going to happen in this next game. I mean, I'm really excited what's going to happen because these two teams have been neck on neck with each other, and it's just a matter of time who's going to win the game 5 here. Because come on, it's going to be game 5. I'm not stupid.
Feel sweep last time, so we'll hold that against you, but I won't hold this one against you. I do agree with you. This is a Game 5 looking series. This is a series, it looks like it's going to go the distance. It's going to go as far as it can. And again, with both these teams playing this way, while Transcend have had the control, Hades' offense has been actually very strong in a lot of these games at being consistent and knowing when they can take their chances. They're not nearly as, I think, trigger happy as Transcend are, and that actually does favor them in certain situations on offense.
Oh yeah, I mean, let's be fair. I mean, they would take that win any day. I mean, they lost the first game, and winning game 1 is one of the most important things here, because a best out of 5 doesn't leave much space for teams to come back or get a game back, but they've got one back, and essentially it's a best out of 2 now, or best out of 3 now. Let's see who can win the best out of 3, shall we?
We'll see who can do it. This series tied up, and I think a lot of people maybe were expecting this from these two high-quality sides. Transcend, after taking that last game, they've won on offense so far this series. Their offense has been better, but Hades, they have not been far behind, and really, it's anybody's series. It feels like it's anybody's game at any moment. Well, Transcend might have more offense. Hades have done well to actually score on their chances, but here comes Cal D. That's off the back wall. Transcend, Ember to shoot it, find the top left corner. No questions about it. When they give Transcend that shot, they will always score 100 times out of 100.
Oh wow, Ember here. One shot from him there in the top corner, impossible to stop. I haven't seen him score or shoot yet, I'm pretty sure, but it's in the back of the net now. His first goal is a good one.
Comes Wicks looking to answer to the back wall. Bussy, the open net! A demo from Wicks, and Hades have a response.
Hades have a response indeed. I mean, it shouldn't be left open like that. I don't know where Cal D is going. He's looking at the big, giant, shiny boost like, I want to have that. I don't know what the ball is. He just went under the ball, and that's a mistake. 1-1.
That opened things up. That made a difference. Wicks, you know, the one guy I haven't really mentioned about for this Hades side, he's been everywhere. Jazz almost got that. Wicks' follow will be stopped by Cal D, and Hades already trying to get another one. Really, after their first goal, these guys already back to offensive style, and I love this. After having such a rough game, everyone that got stripped away from them in the last seconds, they're here, they're ready to shine, and I'm excited to see it as Wicks, the dribble, the fake, Wicks, Charms got the save, and Hades will have to watch as this goes to the midfield.
Oh yeah. Oh, it goes to the midfield indeed, but it's intercepted there. But Cal D now shoots it, but it's intercepted once again by Wicks, and Charm gets a save there. Just beautiful shot there. Charm gets to say that just out. That was Ember. Certainly left Bossy alone there in the defense, but he got it. Now Cal D is gone in the middle, but Wicks is there to intercept. Bossy W should have that ball, but Ember's trying to Charm, and Charm shoots it, but that's almost an own goal.
Oh, Jazz maybe saw his life flash before his eyes on that play. That one got a bit too close for his liking, because now he just went off. Wicks will be stopped there by Ember. And just the pace of this game is all of a sudden spiked here. These teams now going full throttle to everything. And I mean, we're seeing a lot of weird, strange plays, but a lot of these teams have really adapted well to this fast pace. Now Bossy trying to get one. and the pace just continuing to increase as no team wants to be left behind.
Yeah, I mean, the, Jazz now gets an Uber one, starts to interrupt you right there, but that was pretty much a 3v1, but somehow he managed to get it out. Jazz now via pinches it via the wall. Ember now Wicks gets a shot, but that's not even close to be scoring, but that shot is, but Ember gets the save.
I can't believe Ember got that one. I mean, from that distance, you expect the 80s players to score on that. Ember did not cover his net very well. He didn't have a ton of boost either. He had to react so quickly to that. That is, pure like split-second decision making, and that could be the difference between winning and losing games like this.
Yeah, now Jazz goes up, just gets it in the middle with Ember. Pretty huge 50 there for Bossy, who wins it. But Caldi flicks it now to Jazz, who's solo there. Bossy W, huge bump that leaves the goal open.
And again, Hades sneaking in from behind. Bossy removed that last defender, and that was all she wrote for that play. Hades will take it easily, a 2-1 lead, and this aggression, this demo play in the backfield, that's what's taking down Transcend goal by goal.
Oh, shoots on the crossbar with himself, just gets to see though. Now, in the middle, what a shot from Jarvis, easily saved there. Bossy W gets it to the side, one gets it in the middle, up on the roof. Soft bounce, just gets a shot, no one challenges him, but Charm gets a save on the goal line there. Ember now just can see, what is that? But Kelby gets a goal. Oh no, oh misses are here and there. Is this a master tier? I'm not sure.
And here we go, back up the field again. Hades trying to find new offense, trying to find more offense. Transcend trying to find a response. Reminder, winner of this game will take match point. Every goal at this point has its differences. Cal, oh, what a shot downfield. That one will be trying to get a redirect, but that will be cleared away. As well as in the back wall, now in front for Wicks. And the devil in front, but Charm will sacrifice his life for that save. And that means now Ansend with more offense down the field for Jazz. Time running out for them as Hades trying to slow the play down. Wicks in the front. This one missed. It's open. It's Jazz to score. And it's Hades to take a 2-goal lead.
Hard and hard from momentum here to get the third game win here. I mean, they had a good momentum going into the second game, but the third game here is absolutely shot out, man. Look at the abyss. And you know who has done it. It's been Jazz again.
It is always Jazz who seems to be able to, get important goals at important times. This one definitely felt important for Hades because it's one that might be able to just do enough to secure the win here. Transcendo still not giving up. It's their chance on offense. Caldi, Jazz slows it down, gets past one. Still Jazz. Now flip reset pass to Wicks. Ember will save, but will waste off precious seconds here for Transcender gets to the offense to get their chance on net. They still can't break their way through. Wicks going close to the net. This one bouncing in front, and that one, no one from Transcend wanted it. It will be sent away again in Hades. Well, they may have just done it here. We've wasted easily enough time. Now an infield pass, maybe one more goal, but Ember will take it away. It doesn't make a difference. It's Hades who have now won game 3-1. They're now only one game away from taking the series.
Only one game away from taking the series here, Hades. I mean, what I predicted was Transcend winning here. But right now it's looking like Hades, but it might turn around again, and then we'll see in game 5 here. I'm not sure what to think right now, but it's going to be an exciting one for sure.
As again, we're moving into game number 4.
Better now?
Yeah, it's better. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we were having some issues with your mic there, but Aaron came back to his boom. No, he didn't leave. He just had a really quiet mic last time, but he is back. Thankfully, yeah, we'll get into game 4 hopefully with a better mic here for Aaron. And yeah, Hades again have shown up, and every single time Hades do this though, Transcend have always responded with their own version of suffocating offense. It's back and forth really, and I don't know who's going to win this one. I mean, this game, 12 shots to 5, but we know Transcend could do the exact same thing back the other way.
I mean, it's Transcend who, I mean, it's on Transcend's hands, in Transcend's hands now. I mean, Transcend just need to win this one to get to game 5, which they need. But we're back with Park, and it's the map that it's the map that denies most game 5s here, but we're gonna see if that's going to happen this time.
We'll see if it happens here, Hades. More momentum now from that last game win, but Transcend always looking to respond. We know the offense these guys can bring. Reminder, no matter who loses this, they're not out of the tournament just yet, but going to lower bracket might as well be you writing your own death sentence, because that's about where things get tough. Because once you go to lowers, it's tough to get your win. Is now Hades almost got that chip. It was a double tap from Wix, and man, he has been surprising us all series long with how explosive he has been at getting chances on that net.
Oh yeah. Now, but yeah, Ember here now goes into the sidewalk, can't get another touch. He gets in the middle. Now Wix gets into Bossy. Bossy gets dunked by Cal D. Bossy now in the middle. Charm has got the ball. Awkward angle, but gets a touch over Charm there. Now Ember. Ember gets it in the middle. Oh, he's gonna want to 50 that with Bossy, but can't get the 50. Oh, Cal D 50s it with Bossy. Now Cal now goes up in the air. He's gonna want to do something fancy. Gets a flip reset, but that's saved by Jazz.
As Jazz keeps it away, and the offense still continuing. That one nearly found its way in. A close chance there still for Transcend, who are just putting on all offense at this point. All seconds long. Charm to the back wall. Wix dunks by Ember. Bouncing in front. Charm wants it. Now in front. Cal D jumping, shooting. Wix can't get it. It's off the crossbar. Transcend got close, but Hades again, by some pure luck or reason, they'll keep it out. They'll keep this game tied.
Yeah, I mean, I'm auto cam. That's not what we want to hear. Okay, but sure, we'll take it. Now Chess has the ball. Bossy W now gets into this corner. Just get the corner read there. Can't get quite the angle though. Keldy now redirects it with two Ember actually, but is completely sent by Jazz there. Bossy W now has the ball. Ember. Now Keldy is gonna want to get in the middle of the goal. That's close, but Wix misses the ball. Jazz almost had a heart attack there, but Bossy W shoots in an open net.
And sends everybody to that play. Charm, he needed to make a challenge there. There was no one else behind him, but he couldn't make it. The ball bounced down in front for Hades. They'll clear it away, and then they'll finish it off with Bossy. 2 minutes down, and already Hades up in the lead. A reminder, if they win this game, they're moving on to the upper finals.
Oh yeah, upper finals is going to be a good one for sure, because if you win this one, you're going to go to the upper finals. And like I said, the upper finals is very good because of mainly two reasons. You're in the upper finals, and you get, I mean, if you manage to lose the upper finals, you're going to get sent into the lower bracket semi-finals, which is not that bad as well, is it? I mean, this lower bracket is not good in any sort of type of way, but it's at least something. But Caldi gets a call back here to get it back to Hades' side. Are still looking for this win here to finish it off.
Yeah, they are still looking, and I think Transcend, I mean, they don't want to be in that lower bracket this early for being one of the scariest teams coming into this bracket. To lose this early, we've seen it happen where, you know, number one seeds, they come into the bracket, they get a little bye, and it actually sometimes leads to them getting early losses. And at that point, so a lot of these teams just don't know what it's like to lose so often, to lose so early on, and to have things really get tense for them. A lot of times, teams at this level, if they lose early, they start to break down, they start to really struggle, and they might have to struggle still, because Wix has found the goal, and Hades continuously rely on Wix, and Wix continues to produce.
Oh, Woods here gets the shot off, and Caldi unfortunately gets in his own net, couldn't get the save there. And wow, I mean, this game is looking close, but 2 minutes, and the time is kind of running out for momentum to get a game 5 here.
As in front, Wix looking for a third. That one off the back wall, Bossy jumping in. That's still saved by Charm, but here comes Jazz, and Caldi steps in the way. A big save for Transcend. They're still well and truly in it to tie this game up.
Yeah, well, Ember now gets a flick over one. Jazz gets into the sidewalk. Charm gets it. Keldy gets it. Oh, he's gonna shoot him, but that's off target. Now Bossy W has time. Getting dunked by Ember, gets bumped away. Though now Jazz gets on the backboard, gets another touch, but that's flying outside. But a touch from Wix there. Now Keldy for Charm now. 50's it with Jazz, gets on the sidewalk. Someone up for that. Of course there is Ember, but Bossy W gets the save. And another one.
My goodness, incredible defense. Hades stay in because of it. Save after save, they keep things going. They still want that third goal desperately to make sure that things get easier for them as Jazz looking in front for it, still cleared away by Charm and defense. Now becoming such a huge deal. Nobody's defense is willing to crack, is willing to break, is willing to fold under the pressure. But someone has to give something up, it feels. Now in front, here comes Wicks. That's still wide, and Hades still looking for chances, but the defense transcend Hades. No one breaking through. Something's gotta do it. Something's gotta fold, or will something fold? There's still 30 seconds left, and while Hades have a 1-goal lead, both these teams want to be the next ones to score.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good pass, but Charm gets in between that. The Bossy's up. Bossy dunks Charm there. Kelty, not much time left, 20 seconds. Are ticking off the clock, and they need 1 goal to get back into this. They need 1 goal for the game 5, but it just has turned into 2, and it's looking impossible.
Bossy finds it. Caldi was left to no boost. Another bump in the backfield removes Charm from that play. It's why Caldi was stuck having to dive for that one. And it's Hades now with 16 seconds to go. They just need to play solid Rocket League from here on out.
Well, in Rocket League indeed, that's what they need to do, but I think that's not a problem for them here. 10 seconds, gonna run out here. Shot from Caldi is perhaps his last shot of the upper bracket. Oh. That's the end of the game. Okay, Charm left a little bit earlier than expected, but we must respect it. He's going to go into the lower bracket. Some anger might be in his body right now.
Yeah, and you have to feel that there is some annoyance here from Transcend with how things have gone for them. We predicted incorrectly, that's for sure, but is that anything different? I don't think so. That actually means for the Masters, for this Masters playoffs, both the number 1 seeds lost early and are now playing in the lower brackets. Montezuma also lost to Haven 3-1, so is first seeded teams having some difficulties getting used to the playoff structure.
Yeah, I mean, there was in the semifinals, and Hades going on to the to the finals here. Quickly checking if the opponent for them is already, yes, the opponent for them on the mainstream, I'm pretty sure, is going to be Heaven. So you're going to be seeing Hades versus Haven Sanctuary at ACAT on a Saturday, or that's going to be in 2 hours or an hour. Sorry for that. You're going to be enjoying that on the mainstream, but for the B stream here, going to be having another good matchup.
Yeah, again, as you said, the mainstream, they're going to have that upper bracket final in 2 hours, but for lower bracket matchups, that's what's happening next. Mainstream has Infinity versus Transcend. We're going to actually have Vulcan versus Montezuma up next. What a series that will be, Aaron. I mean, again, number 1 seed's getting knocked to lower bracket. A lot of times they cannot recover. This is going to be a huge testing ground for this Montezuma side.
Oh yeah, huge testing ground indeed. I mean, Montezuma here are in the lower bracket with Vulcan. I mean, the lower bracket. I mean, Montezuma just got sent in there in the semifinals. That was happening on the mainstream, or not on the mainstream, off stream. And then yeah, I mean, they're gonna face Vulcan, who've already beat Gladiators 1-3, and Montezuma now getting a real tough challenge with them. So it's going to be something amazing for sure. But that's something for 20 minutes approximately, and we'll be seeing you guys in about 90 minutes.
Until it's too late to turn around and pick up all the pieces. Ignorance is bliss.
case closed. Am I the only one asking why? Do people love to hate what they don't like? But that's okay, I let them talk while I hold mine. Want me to change but you don't know it's right. But that's okay, I let them talk while I hold mine. Want me to change but you don't know it's right. Maybe you don't know what you're saying. Sick of these games we're playing. I feel like it's not fair. Hard at work but you don't see. You tell me what I should be. Honestly, do people love to hate what they don't like? But that's okay, I let them talk while I hold mine. Want me to change but you don't know it's right. Maybe you don't know what you're saying. Sick of these games we're playing. I feel like it's not fair. Tell me why now. Help me see how you could be so cold to me. In my own world, I couldn't really even tell the difference. I guess I'm a kid at heart, it's something I always fought. They think I need a renovation, let me work on my foundation. Before I lose my patience. Maybe you don't know what you're saying. Sick of these games we're playing. I feel like it's not fair. Tell me why now. Help me see how you could be so cold to me.
So tell me that it's alright. Know that I miss you, my dear. Yes, I hope that the road you're on is one that leads you home to me. It's I hate how it ended, broken romantic. It's I know we're history. So call me. Yes, I hope that the road you're on is one that leads you home to me. It's I know it ended, it's broken romantic. It's I know we're history. I know we're history. Open your eyes and it'll make it easier to fight through the dark times, the dark times. Hold the light and it'll make it easier to shine through the dark times, the dark times. I remember a time when I was young and blind, couldn't take the fall for anything at all. I blamed it on everybody else, like the New World Order, the Illuminati. As long as it wasn't me, I was afraid of the mirror, of what I would see. I didn't want to see me. Open your eyes and it'll make it easier to fight through the dark times, the dark times. Hold the light and it'll make it easier to shine through the dark times, the dark times. If the sky is always raining black, if the world is always stabbing you in the back, open your eyes and you will find that we all live broken lives. We all live broken lives. I was envious of other people's love, hung up on why I didn't have their lives. I blamed it on everybody else. I blamed it on everybody. Like corrupt politicians or the shitty economy. As long as it wasn't me. One day I lifted my head and looked into the mirror. I was staring at me. Open your eyes and it'll make it easier to fight through the dark times, the dark times. Hold the light and it'll make it easier to shine through the dark times, the dark times. If the sky is always raining black, if the world is always stabbing you in the back, open your eyes and you will find that we all live
welcome back to the RSC B channel. I'm again joined here by Sporty. Today we have another nice matchup up in the lower bracket here. We've got Azteca Esports' Montezuma side, who just lost in the semifinals in the upper bracket. We're going to face a very strong Vulcan Forge side. What do you think of this matchup here, Sporty?
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. And as you said, this is the lower bracket. Montezuma, our number 1 seeded team, they got knocked down very quickly. Things have not looked good for them so far tonight. And they really need to make sure they can prove themselves correctly here because things are not going to be easy. This is our bracket here. Again, both the number 1 seeded teams losing. They've got to prove in the lower brackets that this is not how they're going to play for the rest of the day.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make sure of it, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, I don't know. Azteca are a really strong side. I would have loved them to see them in the final, but unfortunately they got beat by the Sanctuary side, unfortunately for them. And now they're just gonna go for the lower bracket run, but that isn't so easy if you're gonna face a very strong Forge side here. So let's see what they can do, and I want to move on right onto predictions here.
Yeah, actually, Aaron, since I did it first last time, now it's your time to go first.
Yeah, sure. I'll go for a 3-1 victory for Azteca Montezuma.
Alright, he's going with the favorites, as I think most people would be here. But actually, I've said this before last time, and I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe in it. So many teams, when they lose in the upper bracket, they struggle to make sure they can recover from it. And I think that's going to happen here with Montezuma. I have Vulcan actually winning 3-1. I think Vulcan will bring an upset here because of that lower bracket. They just got a ton of momentum from that last win. I see Azteca struggling to recover now that they're playing the lower bracket, a place that they didn't expect to be in so early.
They didn't expect that, but come on, they're still. I mean, if they win this quarterfinal, they go up to the semifinal. And the semifinal, if they win that, come on now, it's very hard to get there because if you would have gotten to the upper final here, you would have got. If you won that, you would have gotten a free ticket in the grand final. But now you're gonna have to face at least 2 more opponents to get to that, and it's going to be hard. But yeah.
It is. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a real ruthless battle. The lower bracket itself is so dangerous for so many reasons. The most major of them being, if you lose, you're out. Your season is over. That's what's on the line. Forg Vulcan on the blue. Montezuma of Azteca on that pinkish orange. And we've got a best of 5 series. Winner moves on. Loser has their season cut short.
Yes, their season got short indeed here. And they don't want that. It's their last chance. Last chance at winning the Master Finals here, which is an achievement at itself. So let's see if these two teams are actually willing and being able to get it. But Gummy is starting off pretty offensively there. Gamey 50ing, but Jarku getting it out to Rapid, who gets a shot off, but gets it to Gamey. Gamey gets stung by the beast. Now Cubby has the ball. Cubby gets it to Rapids. Rapids now finishes it. It gets stung by Jarku, gets it in the middle, but Device gets it out. Gamey almost dunked him though. Pretty close.
It was an interesting start here as this Vulcan side and Montezuma side both feel very even. They're both feeling each other out here. This is one of your classic game ones where both these teams just trying to learn what it's going to be like today. I think really for this Montezuma team, for Azteca, it's about getting used to the fact that they're now in the lower bracket. They didn't expect to be here. They expected to be in that upper finals at this point. But instead, they're sent to the lower bracket. They're sent to a position where they got to go against teams that have just come off of wins. And for this Azteca Montezuma team, this game one's going to be really important for them to adapt to how this will feel for them. And right now, doing well at holding offense, but this Ford Vulcan team, defense is going to be of the utmost importance. The defense have just fallen apart there, literally off the back wall. 3 players went for it, no one could hit it, and it's an easy goal for NC.
NC gets the first goal there. It was just ball on a play, and he just ate it up, got it in the back of the net here. And well, you got the 1-0. It's an important goal in the game 1 here because game 1 is a very important game, especially when you don't have much chances in the best out of 5.
Game 1 will kind of set things forward. Who's going to be the one controlling the momentum? Who's got that early, attack, that early lead here in this series? And so far, it is Montezuma who will have it, trying to find more plays up the field. But it's Rapids. Back the other way. Stopped by NC. Gamey. Leaving it. Back goes Cubby, but NC will take another challenge. And NC just challenging anywhere he can here for this Azteca Montezuma team. And I love how aggressive NC's playing. He is not taking any sort of trickery here from Vulcan. He's just going straight forward. And if Vulcan can't handle him, that's going to be a problem.
Oh, on the backward there. Oh, wow, sorry to interrupt you there, but that was a pretty close chance there. But Jarko now gets it in the middle to NC, who dunks Rapids there, but that's two Forge players who are struggling to get the ball out here. Gamey flicks it up, but Gamey still gets it out. But NC now takes it over. 50 with Cubby, which he wins. NC now, oh, Rapids takes the ball over for him. Oh, now Jarko gets a 50 there in the middle. A little teammate bump. It's not what you want to do. It's not what you want to do, but Cubby gets the save. What? That's lucky.
It is some real tough pressure. Montezuma is laying the law here on Vulcan, and Vulcan have not been able to break out. Vulcan, in fact, only have a single shot compared to the 7 of Montezuma, and Montezuma are surely going to add more, but this one broke through the midfield. Rapids, the back wall. Jerky will keep it out. Gamey, that one's slowly going on. NC will clear, and again, Montezuma in full control here in game 1. What a start for this team. Getting knocked to the lower bracket, it usually takes teams longer to recover, but I mean, this Montezuma team, no hesitation on getting their offense to work the way they want it to.
Yeah, they want to, I mean, they want to score, they want to win this, but Vulcan and Rapids' side know that they're the underdog here. They gotta get something working quickly. Maybe they have an idea, I'm not sure, but their idea is not working yet.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure is a very good actually answer to the Vulcan offensive strategy. I don't know what they're going to do on offense. They haven't really done much of anything on offense here. And Montezuma have just been, preventing that every single way. And for Vulcan, well, now they have a chance. The back wall, maybe looking for an infield pass, but again, it's so easily cleared away. And Montezuma's offense back the other way. NC's gonna find it. He'll follow it up. It's 2 goals for Montezuma. It's a goal definitely worth the wait here because Montezuma have been holding offense for so long. And Vulcan, I mean, they just can't keep him out.
Just can't keep him out indeed. And he gets the second goal here for his team and for himself as well. It's what he needed, and it's what his team needed. Second goal, and it's almost, I think it's pretty safe to say they have secured the win here. But Forge is obviously going to be looking for another goal back here, maybe perhaps.
Oh, demise off a crossbar, and Montezuma add another jerky to the back row. Just look at this from demise. The power behind it, bang off the bar and in. It does hit Rapids on the way there, but it's Montezuma. Again, they deserve every single goal they're getting this one. The fact that they're controlling the offense so dominantly.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're dominating in this game, and well, Montezuma are looking at a sweep here, I would say, because I'm not seeing any Vulcan side, and the reason I'm saying 3-1 is because I still believe in the Forge side that they can get a game back here.
As you said, I think last series, so many times matches end in game 4 and don't generally end anywhere else. But right now, back and forth kind of action, and maybe it will be another for Montezuma. Jerku won it in front for demise. Gamey's gonna get the block, but it won't matter. It will be Vulcan who will be shut out in this one. Montezuma coming out hot, coming out strong. Their offense knows not when to give up and not when to stop. This is control through the midfield from Montezuma, and Vulcan, they've got a real tough task ahead of them.
Oh yeah, they've got a real tough task here. I mean, Vulcan are the underdogs here, and they're now looking at a very hard, so I'm not, save me,
Pivot?
save me,
Alright, pivot.
save me.
Alright, response? Answer?
Is my mic working?
I'll be honest, I don't know what you're trying to add to that sentence, man. You're making me guess here. What happened? Aaron?
Is my
Oh,
mic
no.
even working?
No, your mic's working, Aaron.
I
I can hear you very fine, man.
This is why we're B-Stream Sporty. This is why we're B-Stream. But we're gonna head right into Menfield, or not Menfield, we're gonna head right into the beautiful Forbidden Temple. to get back into maybe have a chance to Vulcan to get back into this, maybe get the one game that we predicted them to get. And if they get it, I wouldn't be surprised, but if they don't, I would certainly be not surprised because this Montezuma side is dominating. Beautiful.
Yeah, but if there's any team I think that can respond, it would be a team like Vulcan who know that they can rebound. They've done it before in this bracket here for Vulcan again, having to be sent down to lower bracket themselves by Hades during the upper finals. So then they know what it's like to have to rebound from losses. They'll have to do it here against a very strong Montezuma team who just won't stop shooting. NC's almost put one in, and already Montezuma trying to restart from where they left off.
Yeah, they already want to restart. But Montezuma now. Or not Montezuma, it's Volk. Oh, Sporty, you're gone. Where's Sporty? I'm gonna have to take it over for you guys here. I'm going to be solo casting. Unfortunately, our co-caster has left the call. I'm not sure what happened. Hey, Sporty, you left the Discord. Yeah, Rapids now gets it on the backboard, but Jarku gets it out now. Rapids gets it in the middle. It's Demise now. Gamey keeps it. Air dribble, flip reset, gets it past Jarku, but NC gets the save there. And I'm pretty sure you are back, are you, Sporty?
Yeah, you know what I was doing over there? I heard some rumors that one of these teams is in the RSC EU voice call chatting with each other. Vulcan is in the RSC main server. They've got like a whole crowd there watching them. It's hilarious. These guys are live commenting in the main server. These guys don't care. I love this from Vulcan. These guys are so relaxed, so calm. They're just chatting and calming in the main server. And you know what's even crazier? Rapids has a merc at this point, and these guys are so relaxed, so calm. I am dumbfounded by just how chill this Vulcan team is right now. And maybe it's working for them because this game is still tied, and these guys are bringing some incredible offense. I love what I'm seeing from this, from Vulcan. That's what I was off doing. I was like, I had to listen because I didn't believe it. They're in the main server, by the way.
You're not even trolling, everyone's just talking around them.
Everybody's just chatting in there.
Okay, guys, they have Gomp watching them, so the pressure is going to be high. The pressure is going to be up the roof. Gomp is watching them, so they're not gonna win. They're gonna get swept here, because if you're gonna have that courage to get in the main call and have a pro, a semi-pro, a pro player watch you, and then still live coming. What is that? That is not possible. They don't take this seriously. I'm not sure.
I mean, it actually is a really good strategy here from Vulcan. It means that there's one thing that they're not really, they don't have to worry too much. It's about stress. They aren't too stressed about the situation. But the fact of the matter is, they're not in their own comms, so they obviously don't feel stressed, or they feed off of the stress that is brought by other people watching. And I must say, that is, you know, a real statement here from Vulcan to kind of let people know, hey, they do not mind. You know, with the crowd of people watching and talking with them. They're here to play, and they're here to, you know, let them know that the stress is not hurting them, but it does feel like the goals are. Montezuma are still in control, and it's tricky with this one. The first goal comes in from Azteca.
Yeah, first goal goes in indeed there. And the first goal for Azteca, because obviously they can't properly come with everyone talking around them. I'm still flabbergasted. They are actually doing it. And if they pull this off, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, again, I do apologize. I did leave during the middle stream because I couldn't believe that was what was happening. I've never seen that happen before. In my, like, 2 years now of doing this, I've never seen teams live comm in the middle of a public server like that. Actually, I have seen it. I've only seen it once before, but I've never seen it in RSC EU. And in the playoffs, no less. These guys are so relaxed. It definitely is a real telling point, but the problem is they haven't been able to make it work on the field, and no matter how much they do this, if they can't get goals, they aren't going to get wins, and Montezuma will take the series unless something changes here, because right now Vulcan getting the pressure against them. This one, drop down in front, Cubby, gonna find that dribble. Demise challenges it. Montezuma, it's always been a trouble for them. In that second goal, we knew last game it was an issue. Now this game's trying to make it happen. NC double! Oh, he's made it happen! Montezuma, there's goal two. They're just continuing their strong game.
Oh, they're continuing indeed, and well, they got the 2-0 now, and Well, is there much the Montezuma side or the Vulcan side can do there? Just a beautiful goal, was it?
It was pretty, it was very calculated, it was made well. And Montezuma are just, again, they're slightly better. They're always getting goals a little bit over a little, and what's really helping is the fact that their pressure is one that's so tough to handle. These guys know how to dictate the midfield, know how to play the midfield. And this, well, Vulcan side just can't do it the same way as now Demise double tap in front for NC. That one missed. Jerku off the crossbar. And nearly a third goal for Montezuma. Their offense continuing, but they missed it there. Gamey. Just a giveaway right to Montezuma. And right now, this game looked like it could be another shutout here. Montezuma, in full control. It was 3-0 last game. They're looking to try to make it 3 here, but that one will be cleared wide. 30 seconds to go. All that this Vulcan side really just need is just a goal to prove that they're still well and truly in it.
Yeah, they're still in it, of course, and well, let's see what they can bring in for us. I mean, it's 20 seconds left, and let's see if they can maybe get another goal here. NC now in the middle, but no one there to follow it up. Only Rapid to get it out, but Cubby has missed the ball. Leave some space for Jarku. But Jarku gets dunked, and that's his game. Game 2 won by, well, Montezuma, of course.
Yeah, Montezuma, another shutout win here. Vulcans still have gotten 0 goals for their efforts. This has been a series that has been more one-sided than I think either of us could have predicted. Definitely more one-sided than what I thought it would be. I would have thought Vulcan would have had a lot more control, but it's Montezuma who are just winning through the midfield. No other questions about it. Their midfield is just far superior.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there. I mean, there's nothing Vulcan can do really. I think Montezuma are team-wise a very, very good side or a better side than them, and I think that's a timeout.
Yeah.
All right, that's a timeout. Minute. Stingray, are you timing that, or do I need to time it for you?
Great, I don't think Stingray's here. I'll time it. How about that, okay?
Yeah, you time it. Yeah, Stingray time it. Stingray times it. Okay. He DM me. He times it.
He times it? Great.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be good to get things going. That means they do have an extra minute to talk things out, to see if they can get things sorted out. That's going to be an interesting path for them, because it does get tough. But I don't blame them for using the timeout. I believe teams have 1 timeout that they can use, and in this situation, Vulcan, it's a pretty wise decision to use it here, because, I mean, those last 2 games were pretty terrible for them, so it's going to be rough.
Yeah, I mean, they are calling the timeout. Maybe they can regain. I'm not sure. I mean, at the moment, it's not looking like it. Come on, what can a timeout do? They don't have a coach. They don't have a pep talker. They do have some people in the call that maybe can bring in.
I was gonna say that might be where they're getting their. They might be who they're getting to get a pep talk. They might be getting the people there, but honestly, to be fair, I don't know if they're really talking about much. They might be trying to get a strategy going, but man, these guys are so relaxed. I honestly think that they might just continue what they're doing so far and just have fun with it.
Cubby just said in chat it's Jover, so Cubby doesn't have any faith in it yet. And yeah, I don't know what they are going to do here. Get Rapids out of this team. He's weighing them down. That's biased, Max. We farm in Bronco. Gave them 2 wins. You can still reverse sweep here, Cubby. I'm not saying anything. I'm just talking to chat at this point. I mean, is it 2 minutes already close to?
I think we're only we're less than a minute away from getting this series restarted. So, yeah, I would say that. I think I then again took a little
30.
check in that voice call, and yeah, to see what they were doing in there, and Rapids doesn't like it, but I heard what they guys were talking about, and I'm honestly very interested in seeing what they're doing here. I had to take their strategies and see what they're gonna do, and I'm definitely interested. Again, they're definitely trying to again relax. They're trying to kind of get themselves more relaxed. I think they're trying to kind of calm themselves down, and it's definitely gonna be an interesting kind of change of pace here, because with these extra minutes, it means that Montezuma's momentum is now gone. They now have to recreate
It's
it.
over. It's over.
And that's when
It's
Vulcan
over.
can make that response. So let's get ourselves right back in. As you said, again, that timeout is over, and that will be exciting. I'm excited to see, again, what Vulcan will do. I heard them, again, it sounds like they're just trying to relax things, calm themselves down. Probably the right decision here to try to get that momentum, back to your side even a little bit here, and see if you can take a win over Montezuma.
Let's see if they can, but I don't think. I think it's going to be a sweep here, but almost the first goal there. Not there yet. And now Jarku goes up for the backward. Can't get a shot on though. Cubby gets out. Cubby tries to follow it up here. Cubby fits it with NC. NC gets it out. Now Rapids gets it to the backboard. A shot with Gamey, and Cubby gets the first goal. As that timeout worked.
Well, it's worked here. It's worked to perfection. An infield pass from Gamey finds Cubby, and as we said, what they wanted did work for them. And Vulcan, man, they must be feeling good now, because that is their first goal of the series, and a goal that they definitely needed, especially after the last two games having been as rough as they have been on their offense.
Oh yeah, it hasn't been going really great for them, but let's see if this changes things up after the timeout. Maybe Montezuma have lost it now, and maybe this will be the game that I predicted them to get, but not sure what they're going to do now. Cubby goes on the backward, gets it, or sidewall, gets a read off that, but not even close to scoring. The Mice gets it out. NC a little awkward here, but Rapids doesn't get that shot on goal, but Gamey does, but it bounces out via the post.
Yeah, it was a rough one there. Still Vulcan, I love this new look on offense. It's a team that's finding each other a lot more often here. They really struggled at getting passes in those last games. This game, it feels just a lot more natural the way they're doing it. And I definitely like that kind of change, that little shift. It does feel like those extra minutes were just what they needed, just to kind of reset their style, reset their mentality, and get things back into order. But here comes Rapid trying to find another one. Demise clears. And Montezuma still looking to attack from far. NC the demo. Jerku. Cubby. Dunk there. Demise jumping in. Cleared away. Cubby. Infield. NC jumping, but Gamey doesn't reach it. Here comes Jerku to the sidewall. That one in front. And who's got it? Demise. It will be saved by Cubby. And it's Montezuma who get that shot on target, but it won't be good enough to break through the Vulcan defense.
No, NC now gets in the middle, but that's just his teammates. Going to be 2. Oh no, it's not. Demise takes a save there. NC now gets another save. And Vulcan has been putting up the pressure, and their plan is working, is it?
Rapids stopped by NC. The Vulcan offense creating more chances. They're getting scarier and scarier. Every single second they're playing. Montezuma, I think, would love to have a goal just to let this Vulcan team know that they're still, still there, still as good as they have been. That break did not change their style, but it does feel like it has. They haven't controlled the midfield as well as they have when they started. And it is going to be a tough question to see if they're going to be able to get that offense back to its usual pace. NC trying to find it there with Jerku off the back wall. Gamey will clear. NC now trying to have to turn to this one, but it will be Rapid to clear. And it will be Vulcan who are just continuing what they've started this game with, and that is finding the control themselves, finding midfield possession. They've dominated the field so far, and while they usually dominate the field with possession, at least in these games, it feels like this game, more than the others, they've had all the control going in their favor.
Oh yeah, definitely. I thought, yeah, I mean, Vulcan are playing really well this game, and this might be a turning point for them. The time might have helped. And if they do go out to reverse sweep this, it would be one of the greatest stories ever told in RSC, that they were coming in the main voice chat in RSC, and we're 2-0 down and won it.
Yeah, they still are, again, that same relaxed style. They still don't have a change of their mentality, a change of what they want to do here. So I'm not going to be too surprised to see them try to continue that kind of relaxed style, because it does feel like once they relax things down for themselves, they are just going to play. They play so much better whenever they're relaxed. Maybe it's because there's multiple people there. The pressure's there. Now drop down. Demise wouldn't go for it. Now he will. Infield pass. Gamey will send it away. And Montezuma's offense still held back. So few chances on the net for this side. And Montezuma, and while they have 6 shots compared to the 5 of Vulcan, it just doesn't feel like the shots have really mattered, although that one nearly went in. Valencia off the corner, looking in front. Panic from Vulcan, again a clear though, and every shot will have an answer here from Vulcan when it comes to clearing it the other way.
Yeah, Charcuda gets it in the middle, but Cubby Gets it to NC. NC now goes up, but Demise gets it to Jarku. Can drop it. Jarku, that was your chance, and you screwed it.
Jarku, that was a tough shot though. From that position, it's tough to get that redirect. It's even tougher to hit it straight down. He's still got a pass in front. Rapids will save. Montezuma closing in, but they've only got 20 seconds left, and they're desperate to get anything on the net. This one in front. Demise. Challenge there, but he still has the ball. The Cubby looking for it, but Demise in the midfield. NC bumped away. Jarku does pinch it. This one kept high by Rapids. Demise, drop down, touch. This one pinched away. And Vulcan, well, they want it, but NC's gonna hit it the other way. Will it be hit to the ground? And Vulcan, by a single goal, have kept their season alive.
Yeah, has kept their season alive indeed. They got the game that I predicted them to get. But is it going to be Montezuma who's going to be winning the next one? I think it might be Forge again, is it?
They can. Vulcan did not win on the shots, but they did win on the defense. 7 saves across, 3 for Cubby, 3 for Rapids. The defense kept them in this one.
Oh yeah, kept them in this one indeed. I mean, Montezuma, their offense hasn't been really on point this game. I mean, they have gotten a lot of shots, 9 shots, more than Vulcan side with the 6 shots, so 5 shots. So, I mean, on paper they should be winning this, but they are not.
Yes, again, on paper, Montezuma, you would have thought maybe they would have had it, but again, that's the difference that a timeout makes. The difference those extra minutes make, where you can talk between each other. That's what it has happened here to Vulcan. They took the timeout, and it has worked for them. Now, they need to have it where that timeout continues to work for them. It's one thing to win 1 game after timeout. That happens often. To win 2, though, that's a lot more difficult.
Yeah, but game 4, the map where they ended all in last game, will it end there? That's up to them. Sporty, take us off.
As you said, game 4 is a real telling point in a lot of series. This is where a lot of matches end in this final bracket. Montezuma, now they've been able to see Vulcan last game. Can they use that to improve themselves to this game? Make something new. Find some new offensive style to work with. Because Vulcan, for all that they did well that last game, they only had a single goal. And that does open up a lot of space for Montezuma. In theory, they only need 1 or 2 goals to take this game here. And, well, they've got a good chance to do it. NC stopped by Rapids already. Offense coming from Montezuma. And already, they're back to their usual bag of tricks. Just putting the pressure on and not giving Vulcan much space to work with.
No, NC now dunks him. But Rapids gets it out here. Jarku can take control over this ball. And he does. But Rapids redirects it to Cubby there. Now NC gets it in the middle for Jarku. Really tough angle. Gets a touch of it though. NC gets it in.
And this kind of moments that teams always work towards. The perfect pass, the perfect drop down. Montezuma could not be stopped there. A beautiful transition to offense and a beautiful finish from NC.
Beautiful, beautiful indeed there. Yeah, I mean, Sporty, Montezuma bounced back really good, but I still think Vulcan is playing really good this game, and it might be a little harder than those 3-0 victories, which we've just seen.
We'll see. I think it is going to be tougher. Vulcan not going to stop that style that they did the last game. They know how to work for them. It's one where they can get their chances. They just need to make sure, though, that their defense is on point. They might get a chance on offense. They're not going to get the majority of them, though, against Montezuma. So for the few chances they are going to get, they've got to score on them. And that's going to be a very tough ask for Vulcan. Because Montezuma, if they can get another goal, this could be game here, and that would be a tough thing to swallow here. As NC, dribble, gets past him, Gamey doesn't have it, Demise, drop down, miss, here comes Jarku, and he's missed that shot entirely. A free chance there, but Montezuma couldn't score on it, and now Vulcan have offense the other side.
Jarku has the ball, gets it under 1, gets it past 2, that's only 1 guy, but he doesn't have boost for it. NC gets the shot on though, Cubby doesn't have control of it, NC goes up again, but Rapid saves Cubby there, but Demise now flicks it to the corner. Cubby gets demo, that's huge, but game is awkward now. Jarku gets in front of the goal, NC gets his shot, but it's blocked off. Now counter attack for Forge. Now Rapids pre-flips into that ball, he still has the ball, but NC dunks him. Cubby a little awkward now, has to rotate back here, has got the ball. Can he keep it? Yes, he does.
starting to become a bit more desperate for Vulcan. When they start getting a bit more scared about the end result of this game, Montezuma now lead by 2, and for Vulcan, it already feels like they're starting to get a bit desperate just to get chances upfield.
Yeah, I mean, they were so desperate. They have to be desperate. They have to be desperate. It's game 4 here, 40. They have to be desperate for those goals, and it's working for them 2-0 here. It's still looking like Montezuma is going to be ending it here in game 4, like I predicted.
We'll see if Montezuma will go the way of your prediction. Right now, though, it's up to Vulcan to make some response, to make some goal happen, to make some sort of magic, to give themselves life in this series. It feels like right now this team just a bit dead at this point, and it feels like they just are not able to find, that extra push to really get them going. But just going to be the player that does it. I mean, if there's anybody on this team that I've seen that's really stepped up for them when it comes to offense, it feels like it would be Cubby, who is the player that I would call out to say, hey, we need to see offense from this guy, because right now they're not getting it, and neither are they getting much on defense working for them. Montezuma, it's 10 shots to 0 right now, and it's a 3-goal lead. These guys looking to not just beat Vulcan, but shut them out along the way.
Yeah, I mean, well, unfortunate to say, but only 1 minute 48 remain, and it's looking unlikely that Vulcan will come back into this one. So it might as well end here in game 4, but NC goes up, gonna want to get a 4th one in, doesn't get it yet though. Demise gets it. Rapids now gets it out, and NC, Jarku gets a shot, but what a dunk! What a dunk! And that is this match in a nutshell. Gubby tries to get it out, he's like, thank you, good pass, gets it back in that Jarku, what a goal.
Beautiful. That is something else. That's unique. We haven't really seen a player just that, that strong. But as you said, this game, and really, it feels like this series in a nutshell. While this Vulcan side tries their hardest, it's Montezuma who are truly the ones in control. It's Montezuma who are the ones that control the pace. It's Montezuma who control their destiny. And it's Montezuma who, as long as things go the way they want it to, can take the series. But Gaby won't let it happen so quickly. Vulcan have the chance still to come back.
Hey, come on now. 3 goals in 1 minute 10 against the Montezuma side. You know, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they can do it, but it's unlikely here. If they can do it, I'll applaud for them, but I don't think it's going to happen, is it? 60 seconds.
We've seen crazy things happen here in short amounts of time here on this, on my stream, on this stream, on so many different places. Teams can make these comebacks, but they are going to need someone to lead the charge, someone to make it happen, someone who will say, let's do this, let's go, let's make it happen, let's make something happen here. As Vulcan, demo in front, now the flick past the Rapids, but it does go past him. And this is Vulcan, will not get the ball here. Jarku, flip reset, throws it towards the net, game with the save, but NC keeps it, goes to the corner. Offense potential for Montezuma, but it will be cleared back by Vulcan. Gamey, flick, Demise will get there, Rapids, fake on one. Jarku with the pinch away, and this one's going all the way back. A big Gamey will keep it out and keep his team in it. With time running out, it feels as all hope is lost now for this Fork side.
Oh yeah, this Fork side is done. They've lost the playoffs. Knocked out in lower bracket, but we must give them respect. They made a little lower bracket run, but they're out of the tourney now. GG's.
By a huge run for Vulcan, but it will end here against a Montezuma side that does feel that they deserve to be as far in this bracket as they can be. 3-1, exactly as you predicted, Aaron. Congratulations, a perfect prediction. It's not something that happens often with me on the stream at any point, but congratulations as well. I mean, I still am struggling to get good predictions, but at least we know one of us is consistent today.
Not consistent. I had the last round wrong, but this is probably about my second or third time I had it right in like a lot of sheets, so it's not that good. It's not that good, but I mean, I want to head right onto the stats here because I mean, like you said, this game has been pretty dominant for the Montezuma side, and yeah, I mean it's 9 goals for them and only 2 goals for Vulcan. The shot percentage.
Look at the shots. They tripled the shots of Vulcan.
My.
They tripled the shots of Vulcan. That's how insane. And reminder, Vulcan won one of these games by shooting quite well. And yet, still, Montezuma tripled the shots. I would be very surprised to see what it would be like in the 3 games they won, because it would be even worse than that, as MVD does go to NC. Not too surprising for a guy who really did bring the offense into its own for Montezuma, especially in those first couple of games. And again, that's the reason why they're still in this one. That offense is just so tough to beat. That midfield possession was so tough to knock down. While Vulcan's timeout did help them out, it wouldn't help them in the long run. No surprise to see Montezuma going through and playing against the winner of that next match in the lower bracket. Was it in the lower bracket? Infinity versus Infinity versus Momentum. Right now, that's in the lower bracket.
Yep, Infinity versus Transcend indeed, and Infinity is now currently 2-1 leading, so Transcend are about to be knocked out in the lower bracket while they were one of the favorites here, but let's be fair, anything can happen here in the RSC Master, or in the RSC Master of course, but I mean, that's been it from us, was it?
Nope, we still have one more series. I don't know what you're saying.
Not for us, I meant to you.
Oh, for us together, yes, it will be. Again, reminder, later tonight, so that next match will actually be that lower quarter, that lower semi-finals. Again, that we were talking about, that, you know, a match that will include this Montezuma team. They'll be playing against the winner of Infinity and Momentum here. Again, it's going to be a big match, a big series. Again, Infinity Transcend, I should say, not Momentum, that's the org. Infinity Transcend, the winner of that, will be playing against Montezuma. And now it's going to be, again, our last series for the B stream, but until then, we'll be off to a quick break. We'll be right back as soon as we can.
I'm so lost, thinking our love was a lie. Could we have one more try? Tell me it's not goodbye. Sleeping on my own, trying not to touch the phone. I don't know how long that I can keep it up. peace. Sincerely, the dead and deceased.
Please come home soon.
It's that empty space, the one located in the corner of the room. It's the one I hide in. I keep my door open just a crack in case you come sneaking in at night. I don't quite expect you to, but the door's always open for you. Let the light shine through the walls, but see nothing really there at all. I see a figure, it's coming closer. My friend, I have been waiting for you. You're a wall full of bricks and I'm heading towards it. I never stop when I say, no matter which way I go, I'm certain to forfeit. I'd give it up if I could. I see all sorts of shadows pass and footsteps echo through the halls. These ghosts like to visit me, but I know that they won't abandon me. Let the light shine through the walls, but see nothing really there at all. I see a figure, it's coming closer. Coming in, I have nothing to hide. You're such a dark creature, with such a definitive shape. I'm like a shadow, I can feel you, but that doesn't make you real. It's these fake memories that bring you to life. You're a wall full of bricks and I'm heading towards it. I never stop when I say, no matter which way I go, I'm certain to forfeit. I'd give it up if I could.
It's that empty space in the back of my mind. I came here searching for so much, but now there's nothing to find. It's that empty space in the back of my mind. I came here searching for so much. I'm left with no place to hide. Vacant is the space placed before me. Emptiness is the feeling inside. Barren is the space I was given. What have I made of it? torches ablaze. You can't wait to turn the world against me. I better watch what I say before you tarnish my name. You won't stop until you've got my tongue tied with lies. You've got my tongue tied. You've got both hands on me, your death grip tightening, showing no mercy or understanding. Waiting at every turn, trying to dig up the dirt. This is not what I deserve. Is it fun to watch me burn? Following me in a hurt, haunting my words like a curse. This is not what I deserve. Is it fun to watch me burn? I better watch what I say with pitchforks and torches ablaze. You can't wait to turn the world against me. I better watch what I say before you tarnish my name. You won't stop until you've got my tongue tied with lies. You've got my tongue tied with lies. You've got my tongue You've got both hands on me, constantly analyzing, waiting for me to misspeak through selective hearing. I better watch what I say with pitchforks and torches ablaze. You can't wait to turn the world against me. I better watch what I say before you tarnish my name. You won't stop until you've got my tongue tied with lies. You've got my tongue tied.
so many reasons to tell the tales of time to come. This company's making me crazy. And I'm the storm that meets the moon. I'm the sun that will not move. Who you think you are? Who you think you
And welcome back to the last game on the B stream. You'll be enjoying the rest on the A stream, but for now, we have got a good matchup. We've got Montezuma versus Green Phoenix's Infinity. And today, I'm joined in here by the lovely Sim Doggy Dog.
All right, I'm very, very, very glad to be here. I've not casted in what feels like forever on RSC, so it's good to be back for, well, it feels like months, honestly. But it's a brilliant game to be back in. Montezuma versus Infinity. We just saw Infinity on stream just a few minutes ago. They came out on top of Transcend. Almost got reverse swept, but they'll be looking to move on from that and take some good momentum going into this next series. But Montezuma, they have a very, very strong roster, of course, with NC, Demise, and Jaku.
Oh yeah, NC Demise and Jarko. I've seen them play a couple of minutes ago. I casted their game on the B stream and they were playing good, but I saw their consistency wasn't on point because they have lost a game against the Forge side. So it's going to be hard for them here to keep consistent against a really strong Infinity side.
No, of course. I mean, this is where it matters, though. This is really where it matters. This is the lowest semi-final, so they don't have just this game. They have the lower final and then the grand final. So it's an important game for whoever does make it through. Well, for both of these teams that are playing right now. But before we get into it, do we want to quickly run some predictions, Aaron?
Oh yeah, I mean, I want to say a 3-1 win for Montezuma, but I think it will go to game 5. I'm not sure, but I would say 3-2 Montezuma. Let's do it. 3-2 Montezuma. What
See,
about
me,
you?
myself, I am going for a 3-1 for Montezuma. I think they're a very top team. I think the first game that I casted this season, I saw Jaku score an incredible ceiling shot, whatever it was. It was incredible at the time. I'm begging that he can recreate something like that, but I'm positive that they will be good enough and, honestly, rather dominant.
Rather dominant, I guess. I guess we'll see. I mean, dominant. They might be dominant because I haven't really seen much of Infinity yet. And maybe that has been for a reason. Maybe they haven't been playing like how they should be because obviously they were already in the lower bracket when Montezuma was still making runs in the upper bracket. So I don't know. It's going to be a hard one for them, but Montezuma are coming out on top. I was wanting to say 3-1, but I'll give them benefit of the doubt for a 3-2. But one thing's certain, they won't win.
No, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Mimical has been playing pretty well in the last game. To be honest, the whole team were playing well in the last game. Of course, to play and win 3-2 against Transcender, were one of the highly rated teams in this Master Division. You've got to be playing and putting in a good performance for that. But in this game so far, it is going to be Infinity starting off with some good early pressure, and then here's Jaku going for the hook. Juriev there instead to cut that one out into the corner. It goes. Demise trying to play it forward. Mimical out to the left-hand side. A big shot coming in here, wide of the post. Jaku with the brilliant read, but the pressure is not gone yet. Maybe it is now. No, the 50 in the midfield, keeping it in that blue half right now. This pressure, it's relentless, but still no goal.
Still no goal indeed, and a 50 with Ayan. Ayan gets it to Mimical, who's there on the sidewall. The pinch there now. Jarko gets in the middle to NC. Beautiful passing play, but he can't get it on the backboard because Juriev is there to follow it up. Mimical gets it out, but Jarko's there to meet him. Gets it on the backboard once again, but fast reaction from the defense of the Green Phoenix Infinity side here.
1 minute gone, and we're still at that 0-0 stalemate. But Jarku looking to change that here, trying to play it into the middle. Demise is there, waiting for the touch after Mimical got there. Juriev now this time getting beat by Ensi. Mimical also going. That could be dangerous, playing it around his own corner, but he gets away with it. And Juriev with a very good hit away as well. Ayan as well trying to play this one forward. Pressure still on Mimical with the shot. Caught the whole Montezuma defense off guard. The opening goal here in this series.
Opening goal, and Mimical with a beautiful pre-flip there gets in the back of the net and starts things off pretty well for the Infinity side here. Montezuma didn't get the start that they want, but they're gonna fight for an equalizer here as Juriev gets it past one, finishes it, but Jarku gets a save, Ayan gets a shot, but Demise gets a save. Mimical now with another 50 that goes all the way to the other side with to NC to follow it up. Now Juriev has the ball. He's gonna want to get it to the side where NC gets it in the 6 meter half, but Jarku gets a shot, but Ayan gets a beautiful save, and that's a counter attack goal for the Infinity side, and Montezuma must be scratching their heads right now.
Yeah, you said that they were going to be fighting to find the equalizer. Well, now they're going to be needing to fight even harder. 2 goals down. Infinity catching them off guard again. Same story twice in a row. They're not complaining. Montezuma, though, they won't be happy with that at all. Here is Demise trying to go forward here. A good ceiling play. Not quite finding the back of the net yet. Good defense again from Infinity. I think that's been the major factor so far in this series. Their defense has been top notch, and that's why they're finding themselves in the lead, just catching the Montezuma out on transition.
Yeah, I'm seeing a very strong Infinity side with their defense, of course. Like, look at that, he doesn't even have boost, but just jumps twice and saves the ball somehow. It has been on point, and I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe would have, maybe are going to sweep here.
Oh, it's a big and early call, that one. But they have started off well, Infinity. They've got the 2 goals, and there's only 2 minutes left roughly in this first game here. It is going to be Montezuma trying to, again, just get this ball away from their half and away from their net. It's the only thing they've been doing this game. It's not a good look for them so far, but of course we did see Infinity. They were playing just literally moments ago, so they have that momentum. They're still feeling warm, whereas Montezuma, they're going to have to warm back up into it. Is this game just a one-off, or will it consistently be like this?
And Demise now goes on the backboard. Juria gets to the side while Jarku now gets a shot. And see just a dunk Ayan there in a way you would not see very often, but didn't happen there. Juriev gets it up. Oh, Ayan gets it. Mimical up to the backboards. That's a double there, but doesn't have the boost efficiency to get it. And now Ayan gets it on the backboard, but it's Juriev who gets it out, and Jarku who can follow it up. Jarku now. Demise gets in the middle for NC, but NC dunks Ayan there. Ayan, a pretty huge mistake there. Wow.
That is not what you want to be doing, especially in a game like this when the stakes are so high. I suppose it's somewhat not really his fault. Could he have done more to actually prevent himself from knocking that ball forward there? I'm not too sure he could. Regardless, though, it is a big goal for Montezuma. Now we're only 1 goal behind, but it could be back to 2. A double attempt coming out there. The clearance not made, and Ayan making up for his mistake at the other end and restoring that 2-goal cushion.
Goal cushion now again, and well, Ayan is done in a beautiful way. Absolutely dunks him the flip at him. So he's gone now, and yeah, 1-3, 2-goal deficit, and only 1 minute left on the clock to maybe have some time for Montezuma to do something back, but highly likely, I think.
Ooh, almost another goal coming in here. Ensi playing it onto his own backboard. Ayan waiting again. Demise this time getting the clear. Missing out on the second touch as well. This isn't been the greatest Montezuma's team that we've seen so far this season. Could be a little bit flustered potentially, but with 30 seconds left, it's looking more and more likely that Infinity are going to take this game. It wasn't all swings and roundabouts. It was somewhat comfortable really for them. They didn't look like conceding too often, and even when they did look like there was some sort of danger, they were dealing with it very, very well. As long as they can do the same thing in game 2 as they've done exactly here in game 1, just like that again, I think they'll be perfectly fine. I think they could be proving everybody wrong.
Oh yeah, I mean, I thought a 3-2 win here, but it might as well go to be go to infinity here. They're completely proving me wrong. I didn't think they were gonna do anything here, but they are doing anything here. Mimical and his side here are doing things I didn't expect them to do here, but oh, and immediately a timeout called. Okay, for the Montezuma side, so that's gonna be a 2 minute. That's gonna be 2 minutes off for them here.
That's interesting to see, to say the least. I mean, we've only played one game, and already they're calling for the timeout. I'm not too sure what's going through their head. It was NT who made the call. That's perfectly fine. But I mean, if they want the timeout, they know that they didn't play the best there. They know that they need to recoup and get these ideas going again and going strong. But I think they could have potentially waited it out until the next game. Although then you run the risk of potentially losing that second game.
Yeah, I mean, they don't wanna lose it. That's I mean, if you're on a 2-0, if you're on a 2-0 lead in the series in a best out of 5, it's highly likely you're not going to get it. And that's what Montezuma are calling. They want this timeout now to get this game to safe, trying to get their momentum back in this little break. I'm not sure if they got a coach in their call, but they need one for sure.
Yeah, I do know that Subzan is with them today, actually. I believe he's helping them out in terms of coaching. He is obviously down as their sub as well, but he'll definitely be getting the ideas flowing. They will all be talking together, I can only assume. But again, they know it wasn't great. But let's switch the focus to the other team, Infinity. They didn't convince me too much, to be honest, when I was watching the last game that they were playing. However, this game, it seems a completely different story. They seem on top in defense. They look so comfortable in defense and midfield. They're getting those 50s, getting those high players, and then in attack as well. The pressure, they know how to win and keep that pressure going. So I've been taken away, quite honestly, with how well Infinity have played, and fingers crossed for them. They can keep it going into this next game too, when we do eventually get started.
Indeed, I mean, I'm looking like you said, their defense has been really strong. That's what's been keeping them back up in this game. That's their holding hand. I mean, that's what they need to. I mean, Rocket League is a pretty defensive, highly game, because most of the goals you see are counter attacks from mistakes in offense of the other side. So I mean, I'm just hearing 20 seconds for the timeout.
20 seconds. That's all we've got. It's gone very quickly, that, really. I'm hoping, for the sake of the content, of course, that Montezuma are going to be able to, again, get their ideas flowing like they need to, because they didn't have too much going for them in the last one. They weren't playing the best that they could, and we know that for a fact. We've seen them the entire season long, and we've seen what they can do, but they just didn't look up for it. If I'm being totally honest with you, it looked rather lackluster. Looked like there wasn't enough aggression, honestly, coming from that Montezuma team. But here is NC trying to get off to an early start, trying to fake out one. Does get a bum, making it really awkward for the defense there. Can the shot come in? Jaku onto the backboard. 2 have gone. Jerryf with the touch. A big demo, a big shot as well. And that one from NC. Just sneaking in. 15 seconds. That's exactly the kind of start they would have wanted.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they need here, is it? I mean, they got the first goal 15 seconds in. Pretty huge start for them here. They got the first goal. It's what they need. Now they just need to keep it going to not lose the second game, because you don't want your opponent being on match point when you don't even have a timeout left anymore.
Oh, well, here we are with Infinity and A, and trying to get another goal back straight away. They want it level as soon as possible. Juriev trying to get the touch up to Mimical. Jaku there to count that one out. Ayan up to the left-hand wall. Demise rotating back. NC's gone high, force low instead, but that's a brilliant touch there from Jakku. NC with an open net just wide of the post. That one's not sneaking in. Nobody there for the follow-up on the shot either, and Mimical has a free right wall to go to. Instead, Jakku, though, coming back right behind him, managing to get a big 50 NC here in the midfield this time. Jakku again with the touch forward, a nice little double. Mimical, big 50. That one being sent away. Can the touch come in from Mimical? Yes, it can. Juriev with the shot onto the backboard. Mimical can't go, and Ayan just a little too far back to try and keep that pressure going.
Yeah, now Jakku, Demise goes up just to get in the goal, but Juriev is there to stop him. But Jakku gets it past one. Does he get it to Demise? Yes, he does, but Ayan gets a 50 off. Loses it though. Mimical now keeps it and beats NC to that ball, but Jakku gets it out to NC. Wild dash from him, doesn't have any boost. Use their boost though, but Ayan has the ball now. Ayan just continue, but Mimical gets the ball to Ayan. Ayan goes for a demo, but NC is there to get it out, and Demise now just to pass it, but Jakku's demoed.
Oh, this could be dangerous. A with the shot, and it's so difficult when you see him coming towards you like that. You know you're going to be in a difficult position. NC just caught off guard. The touch wasn't the best, and he couldn't do anything else about it. Ayan making this game level again. 2 minutes have gone, 3 minutes remain. What will happen from here? Will Montezuma continue like they started, or will Infinity continue with the pressure that we have seen recently?
I mean, it's either way, because I'm seeing two sides who are absolutely neck on neck with each other. They're fighting down at each other like they're actually both feasting on each other at this point. It's just a matter of time which is gonna come out alive in the game 5 here, if it's gonna go to a game 5, which is highly likely, I think.
Certainly. I wouldn't say it's not plausible to say that, considering what the two sides that we're seeing now is different to what we saw in game 1. We're seeing Infinity, who somehow feel more aggressive to me, and there we go, it's paying off for them right now as a score in the second. I was going to say Montezuma seemed to be improving, but it's just gone a bit. They've dropped down another level, I think, again, but Infinity, they're going to capitalize on that. 2-1 up here as we have passed the halfway point.
Past the halfway point indeed, and Infinity's back up, about to win the second game, about to go on match point, but it's not over yet. 2 minutes 15 remain, and there's still a Montezuma side who are roaring and going to be wanting to get goals here, but at the moment it's not looking like that. It's going to be another, it's more likely going to be another goal for Infinity, but anything can happen here. Montezuma now on the attack though. Ayan is kind of struggling with the ball. Jakku dunks him. Juriev gets it in the middle for Mimical through in an open net.
Yep. they make it look easy sometimes. As soon as that touch came up from Juriev there, I thought to myself that it has to be. I mean, I think I said it out loud, that touch was a massive touch. You're beating the third man who's coming to try and sweep up the danger there, and instead of facing a shot yourself, you're setting up your teammate for a goal. Not just a goal, an open net, and that's because of the work that you've done. That's an incredibly crucial touch, and it's something we've been seeing from Infinity a lot so far in this series, just positioning themselves to try and play the transition again, like they did in the last one. They were playing the transitions and they came out on top in game 1. They did it just then, and they're on top here, but that's a beautiful double touch from Demise. That 2-goal lead now back down to 1. This is getting interesting.
What a pass as well, but what's even more beautiful, I would argue, the double tap, the control, the power. What a shot from him, and it's earned. It's earned. He got it in the back of the net now, and it's well 2-3. It's still a 1-goal deficit. They're still going to be wanting to get this game to a 1-1 equal in the series, but it's still looking like a 2-0 match point for the Green Phoenix side here.
Still a minute left though. We saw some late goals in the last one. We could see some more late ones here. Demise get a good touch there, Ensi. Gonna play this one high, trying to take control, play it off to Jakku instead. A little bit of a passing play coming out from the Infinity side. Juriev trying to play this one into the middle. Ayan, not a lot of boost to work with. That is all he can do for now, but Mimical is going to allow these lads to get back, restart from the back, and a big 50 there. It looks on target. NC will make the save though, and here's where it's difficult. NC versus Ayan. Ayan comes out on top, and again 2 in a row. That is huge from you, Ayan. If he continues to do that in the final 30 seconds, then surely he'll help the Infinity out.
Oh, indeed, there. But Mimical gets a shot now, but 2 people commit for that. It might be huge for Juryev here. Juryev gets on the backboard, but the mice is there to get it out. Now Ayan goes up. Ayan gets to the backboard, but then Sharky to meet him. Almost gets the dunk like you were talking about, winning every single 50 he's on. Mimical now with a pretty huge 50.
Wow.
Gets it in the middle, and Juryev, and surely it's going to be a goal, right? And he's bumped away, and Ayan shoots it in the open net.
Oh, that play is unreal. The pass originally, the bump as well, Ayan with the unorthodox double touch, but still a double in itself. That is exactly the way that Infinity are just playing right now. They're making it look easy. And long may it continue if you're an Infinity fan. But for the content, again, come on, Montezuma, pick it up. You've used your timeout. You haven't used it well enough, as it seems. Sorry to be harsh, but you've used it so early on, and you're coming out, and in my opinion, you're holding more goals, first of all. Your attack looked a little bit better, but you couldn't really see too many patterns coming out from yourselves. I know you can do better. I'm saying this because I want you to do better. But Infinity right now, Aaron, they look like they are the top dog right now. They look absolutely quality.
Top dog indeed. They're at this point, they're dominating. Montezuma are strong side, don't get me wrong, but at this point, Infinity are I would say underdog, but they're the top dog at this point. Because they're absolutely dominating Montezuma. Montezuma is not handling their pressure really well. If they get pressured, it's going to be almost certainly a goal for Infinity, because even that passing play, it was a little too, or that passing play with Mimical shooting in an open net, it was Montezuma overcommitting on that, no one back, and then it's Mimical to take full profit of that mistake from Montezuma, and I've just been seeing too many mistakes from Montezuma at this point.
Yeah, and they've got to sort those out going into this game 3 here. It's tournament life now for Montezuma. Infinity, they have a little bit of breathing room. 2 games ahead. They can afford to lose 1. They can afford to lose 2. They just need 1 more game. Whereas Montezuma, they need to win the next 3 in a row. It's hard enough winning 3 in a best of 5 regardless of the situation. But to win 3 in a row, to reverse sweep. And to be honest though, we did see this exact same scenario from Infinity in the last series. They went 2-0 up in the series, and then they let their opponents come back to 2-2, and then they did eventually take game 5, but I know that they're not going to let the same thing happen again. They're in for a chance of opening the scoring here, and that's exactly what they do. Mimical with the pass, Juryev with the shot. Nothing Demise can do about that.
Wow, I'm seeing action here. I'm seeing an underdog absolutely making themselves a top dog. I'm saying it again. Wow, it's absolutely crazy. Infinity are showing themselves in a really good way here.
That's exactly what they're doing. And they're doing it right now as well with the shooting opportunity. Ayan, they scored 1 quickly, and they said, you know what? It's not enough, lads. Let's just go ahead and get another one just as quickly as they got the last.
You got 1, and you can have 2, and they grabbed the 2, and 25 seconds only ticked off the clock, and they're already 2-0 up. Surely it's got to be a win for Infinity, right? If they keep on the defense.
Oh, you have to think that's the case, and here they are proving to us that they can do exactly that. Big touch from Juryev. Mimical going to take this ball forward. Demo in the process. Ayan at the back, playing it into midfield. Big bump on Jaku as well. NC, very low boost. I think that's been a deciding factor in this series so far. Montezuma just being left with nothing as Ayan is making a massive save in that one. NC with the touch, not got too much control, messing up Demise, who went in for the double commit as well. Ayan with another big challenge, another big 50. Juryev this time playing it forward, but sent straight back to him by the Montezuma players. That's an awkward 50, a loose ball there. Jaku plays to the side, gets the double, but the demo from Juryev just gives Infinity some time to breathe, some time to relax. But the shot's coming on, and Ayan He's been so good so far in this series, and that touch just wasn't enough. It was close, but again, not close enough.
Beautiful fake there by Mimikul, getting one player out, and then he gets fully dunked by Jarku, and then Ayan not even doing much to get that out, and they're back a little. They still need one goal, but I mean, one goal takes only a second, does it?
Well, here we are, a minute and a half gone in this one. Juryev decided to leave that ball for a teammate in a better position, and it is Mimikul going for that one this time. Demise getting the clear down the right side, bumped by NC, getting in each other's ways right now. He does pick up the boost in the corner though. Good first touch. Can he beat the second? No, but he can 50 him, but he can't beat the third. Mimikul into the centre. Oh wow, what a brilliant touch by Ian, just nobody there to turn it away. Big 50 again. They are playing these high aggressive 50s. They're putting so much pressure on the Montezuma defense here. Infinity, top quality, but that shot from NC, even better. That is the kind of game-changing moment that you need to pull off, and he has done it to perfection there.
Wow, what a double tap that is. Beautiful double tap. And the 2-2 is in, and it's all equal now. We've seen two pretty quick goals at the beginning. Now they're suddenly all equal. How are they going to react to it? Well, the first reaction is Mimikul missing that ball.
Oh, I can't help but think back to the series against Transcend. It's very reminiscent of what that series was. Infinity 2-0 up in the series, one more to close it out, and they're just letting it drop a little bit. That's 2 games in a row now where they've been scored on in brilliant fashion, to be honest. It could be happening again. Jarku! Oh, no, I kid you not, that would have been an exact recreation of what he did earlier on in the season.
Yeah, it would have been like a Zen finals goal, right? Versus Carmine Gorbrecker, you said, was it? It was kind of similar, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, that would have been beautiful, but it's unfortunately for my casting reel, it's not in. So yeah, oh, Jarku gets in though.
Well, that one seems a bit anticlimactic. That Jarku just said no boost. He gets one touch. I think Mimikul had no boost either, and I don't even know what happened there. I can't really understand why that goal was so easy. It was just one gentle, soft touch, but nobody could do a thing about it. So now this is massive for Montezuma. They are now ahead for the first time in this game 3 here. They were 2-0 down, and they've come back to 3-2. Funnily enough, they need to do exactly that in the series. But there's the pass into the centre. 2 players on the backboard. Mimikul with no boost, waiting on the right side. NC getting beat out by Juryev. Can't get the 50 again. Jarku with the touch away. Can he get another? No, he can't. Demise now putting the pressure on. Anyone there for the shots? No. Mimikul trying to get the clear. NC keeping this pressure on. Jarku this time with the shot, but a massive save coming in, but a huge double from Demise. How's he managed that? Jarku with the shot, and now it's 4.
Demise, I'm sorry, but I mean, I think if you open his backpack up, he's going to school, you open his backpack, and I think you see Jarku and NC right in there, do you? I mean, it's been crazy what he's been doing. His touches are immense. He's been carrying his team. I don't want to say carry. I kind of already said it indirectly, but I mean, still, he's making moves, and well, he's not even on top of the leaderboard. Matter of fact, he's the lowest out of the whole game, but I feel like he's playing really well, isn't he?
He's doing the right things at the right times. Just because you're not scoring or assisting or saving does not mean that you are not playing well. See again, he's not done anything there. That is all Jarku and NC. That is huge. A big touch there. Just too much for the defenders to handle. Now this is more like the Montezuma that we know. And again, it's very reminiscent of the Infinity from last series.
I mean, this whole Montezuma team is really good. I'm saying Demise is good, but this whole team is making moves. They're all really good synergy, playing really well, and well, they had to win game 4 or 3. They did it, but maybe not. Maybe not. 30 seconds. It's only 2 goals now. Did I jinx it?
You potentially could have done, but I mean, 30 seconds. it can be seen both ways. It's only 30 seconds for them to get 2 goals. But then at the same time, it's only 30 seconds for Montezuma to hold on. So you've kind of got pressure on both teams now because there's 1 goal, the momentum's on with the Infinity team, but that's exactly what they didn't want to do. The team bump coming out in the midfield. NC finding the pass here. Jaku trying to get the shot. Iron this time though with the touch to the right side. Mimical with a good catch, but too little, too late. And instead of scoring, they're going to concede another, and there is that man demise.
Yeah, it's on. It's over, and well, they need to be looking at game 4 now. And like you said, they have been in this situation before where they were on match point and eventually going to game 5, eventually winning it, but they don't want that again. They don't want that story again, and I think they're going to be wanting to finish it in the, well, rather ugly Beckwith Park.
Yeah, I'm getting confirmation from Stingray as well in chat that it is they have done this every single game in playoffs. Like, we're not even, apart from the one where they lost 3-2 to Haven, it's literally been every single series where they've allowed it to come back and be as dangerous as or as close as it can be going to game 5. But again, they're 1 game off in terms of Infinity. They're 1 game off. The pressure is still on. And fair enough, because Montezuma, they're playing some really good Rocket League now. They've definitely started to pick up. I mean, 6 shots from Jaco alone, forcing out the saves from Infinity. He's been in top quality in that last game that we just saw.
Oh yeah, top dog quality, and well, there's only 1 game here to decide which is going to, or if it's going to game 5 or it's gonna stay on the Beckwith Park. But yeah, I would rather have it to Champions Field, a way better map than Beckwith Park. So why not get it to there, shall we, Simlog? I mean, I'm not the one to decide, but still, I want.
Champions Field would be nice. It's always nice with Champions Field in playoffs. But we do have Beckwith Park up next. But it's fine. The players like this map. I love this map, actually. This is probably my favourite map as well. But they're not going to be focused on the map. They're going to be focused on the challenge that's ahead of them. Here we go into game 4 early on. It's going into the Montezuma half. Jaku needs to get it clear, but he doesn't. And Ayan. Now that's interesting.
That's an interesting start indeed. I mean, Jaku missed that ball. He's been so huge for his Montezuma side last game, and now making a crucial mistake might be a little mental breaking there, but I'm sure he'll keep his temper.
Be interesting to see if he can. I mean, here's Ayan versus Jaku 2.0. This time Jaku does get the better, and NC's going to play this one ahead as well. Somewhat good touch there out from Ayan. Going to try and catch this one, instead just laying it off for Jaku to play forward. Can't get the read on it. And Ayan instantly from one end to the other, back to defend. Mimical being forced into the save this time. Out he has it on the side, beat in one. Can he double? He can. Into the center it goes. Big touch from Demise. NC's beat out here. Jaku needs to get the touch away, instead allowing them to come forward as a big bump was made on the last line of defense there. And bumps are coming out all over the place here. And still 1-0 for now. That ball just off target. Can they get it away? NC playing it up and high, but Mimical with the pinch. Pressure is relieved.
Relief, but not for long though for the other side.
Whoa.
But Demise gets a save there, I'm pretty sure. But Ayan was pretty close to scoring the second one for them here. Juryev with the boom there, but Jaku gets it in the middle. But Mimico there to catch it. Flicks NC there, but Demise trying to dunk Juryev there, but doesn't get it. Mimical with the early challenge there, leaves himself alone there. And Mimical gets it in the middle to nice teammate NC, but Ayan gets it, booms it away. Jaku cycles into Oh, why did I cough there? No. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that cough definitely ruined you. Hopefully it doesn't ruin this game as Demise. He's going for another clip, but he doesn't get it. Mimical playing it away. NC now, not a lot of boosts. Juryev getting this one clear. It just seems to be there seems to be a lack of control in the game right now. No team taking it by the scruff of their neck, slowing it down, or just playing their own game. Both teams just seem to be booming it away at earliest convenience. They don't want the ball to be in the half in their half for more than a couple seconds each time.
Oh no there. They're just booming away like it's tennis. You can call it tennis, but you can call it fast Rocket League gameplay here. NC now gets a little touch on that, but that's not pretty fortunate for them as Juriev gets in the middle for Mimical to finish, but beautiful block from Jarku gets it out still. Now Demise gets it up to Jarku with a psycho,
Mad.
but that is that is a that stays as an attempt. It was a pretty darn good one, but not to give for them. It's still 1-0 for the Green Phoenix side.
And we are past this halfway point, and it is only 1-0 here for Infinity. They've got the important goal so far. Lucky Juriev here is back. Iron there as well. Out to play that one into the corner. And time to reposition, restart again. Demise going up. NC's next to him. NC is found and gets the shot. And just like that, we're level again.
Oh wow, oh wow. I mean, I don't know what Green Phoenix are doing, but they just want to go to game 5 every single game. I guess they like the map Champions Field. They want to finish it on the map Champions Field. Maybe they want to get their name inscripted on the flag there. I'm not sure, but they like the map.
Yeah, there's a reason they've been there every time so far in playoffs. It must just be their favourite. They're doing it for the content, of course. We said we wanted it, and they're giving it to us. Oh, as that one nearly goes in from Demise there. Mimical playing it away. Jaku, the only one there to get the follow-up. And that one is going towards the middle. Demise again. Not on target. Mimical away again. Jaku again. It seems like the same rotation every time at the moment. Juriev this time getting the carry away. Trying to take control this time. That one is better. That's a better attempt. Might see a little bit more success from Infinity if they continue to do that. Here is Mimical again. Big 50 out on the side there. Juriev just with the misread in there instead to try and take it away. Big misread again there from Juriev. It's getting dangerous now. Just 1 minute left on the clock, Aaron.
Left on the clock for both teams who are just going to this side. If it's going to go to a game 5 or it's going to stay at Beckwith Park. And we're going to see that as Mimical takes it to the sidewall, but beautiful pinch back to NC. They're nice there to get it in front of the goal, but Juriev bangs it out. Now AN, now NC stealing pinch. Good attempt by Jarku, but Mimical gets to say, worked. The mice now. AN gets a 50 in the middle there, but Mimical just to follow it up. Mimical, is that in? No, it's not in. NC is there. Juriev keeps control. 20 seconds left here. Not much time left, Tim Doggy Dog, is it?
No, there's not a lot left at all. Just 10 seconds now on the clock. Both of these teams needing to win. One for the victory and then one to keep alive in this series. But it is going to be Juriev and Infinity with a late attack. No, it's not. They're leaving the ball in the midfield. They're forced to make a save. Pressure could still be on here. Demise touch up into the center. Renzi with the shot. Ayan with the save. And this one, it's not down yet. They get one touch. Oh, that could have been dangerous.
Could have been dangerous, could have been in, but still, it's overtime here, and overtime, pretty exciting. Game 5 or Game 4 being ended on a golden goal here. We're going to be seeing that in the next a couple of minutes here, or maybe perhaps seconds. Depends on whether they feel like scoring here, but I think they should be feeling like scoring. Jerv gets a shot, but Jarku gets a save there. Mimco gets it. That's not even an attempt, I would say. Now Ayan gets it in the middle. Ayan 50s it with the mice, I would say, but Demise wins it. Juriev just continue. Mimical with the 50 with Jarku. As he just continue at the wall, but Mimical is there. Jarku gets faked. Juriev
There we
gets
go.
Above. Oh, 50.
Well, it looked like he was setting it up for a brilliant solo play. Instead, he just turned off and went for the bump. Demise looking to get right back in his face. Juriev going to get the touchdown. Yes, he can. And just like that, Infinity, they take this series in astronomical fashion.
What a shot, what an angle, what a redirect. And Juriev finishes it. And, well, I mean, every single game besides this one, why not end the streak on this one? They're not like, I don't feel like Champions Field today. Let's keep it at this park here. I mean, why not? I don't know. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful goal, a beautiful way to end this stream off.
Yeah, they wanted the win. They wanted it badly. They wanted it then. They wanted it now. and they wanted to move on to the lower final, which is exactly what they have done. They will be facing the loser of Hades or Haven, who is currently that game is currently ongoing on the A stream. If you do want to catch that one now, by the way, it's currently 2-1 to the Hades side. But we have just witnessed a brilliant series, haven't we, Aaron? I just think that goal at the end from Juriev was chef's kiss. It was absolutely perfectional.
Oh, it was beautiful, and beautiful way to end a pretty good run of Green Phoenix in the lower bracket. I mean, they're not it's not ended yet. Come on, I wouldn't be surprised if we see them in the final here, but that's something for the mainstream because, well, the lower bracket is going to be decided in a of the loser of the final. That's going to be between Hades and Haven, or whatever you want to call it. It's any one of them, and they're going to be facing a very strong Infinity side. So I mean, I'm looking forward to that one. I will be for sure watching that one. But this has been it, was it? Oh, a Series MVP. Forgot that one.
It is going to be Ian. It is going to be Ian who's getting it. I think it's very deserved, to be honest. I think he was definitely the driving and deciding factor in this series. His 50s in midfield and defense, they were great. His positioning when they were going forward, absolutely incredible. 60% shot percentage as well. Only 10 shots and 6 goals from that. That's absolutely brilliant. 7 saves as well, 2 assists. He genuinely just did it all. He was absolutely incredible in the series that we have just watched.
Oh yeah, it was phenomenal actually. I mean, the touches that he made were so on point. I wouldn't even say his goals. I didn't even score that much. I mean, he did. Obviously, he got 6 goals in 4 games, but still, I didn't see him much on the field. But it was just those touches that were so huge, and the plays that he made that were so huge. I call him a series MVP here, and I think it's more than deserved, was it, Simbagi Dog?
Oh yeah, definitely. But I think that's all for us now, isn't it, Aaron? Like we said, the Hades and Haven game currently ongoing on the A stream, 2-2 in that series right now. So just one game left to see who Infinity will be facing in the lower final. But that is it for the B stream. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. We'll catch you later.